Hi there! What you are looking at is my homemade spinach pie baking in my oven, which is set for 325 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. I combined in my food processor a half teaspoon of ground black pepper, a teaspoon of dried dill weed, half of a large, sliced yellow onion, 1 egg, a quarter cup of minced garlic, 5 ounces of ricotta cheese, and a drizzle of olive oil. You can use feta cheese, but I wanted to cut down on the salt. First, I processed the onions and other ingredients before I added a cup of fresh spinach, which I blanched in boiling water for a minute. I strained the spinach and used the pulse button on my processor until everything was combined. My husband helped me get the dough ready for the top and bottom layers of the spinach pie. I made the simple dough ahead of time by combining a cup of all-purpose flour, 2¼ teaspoons of olive oil, a quarter teaspoon of salt, a cup of warm water at 110 degrees Fahrenheit, a teaspoon of white wine vinegar, and a quarter cup of cornstarch. I kneaded the dough, covered it with plastic wrap, and set it aside on the counter to keep it at room temperature for half an hour. My husband cut the dough into 4 pieces. He shaped them and rolled them out to the size of my square, 9 by 9, by 2-inch deep baking dish that was coated with olive oil. The bottom of the pie was layered with one of the pieces of rolled out dough and then coated with olive oil. That process was repeated with the second piece of dough for the bottom layer. Then the spinach ingredients were spread evenly in the pan and topped with another 2 pieces of dough. The process was the same for the top as the bottom. As you can see, the dough is very delicate, so pieces were used to cover any spots where the spinach was exposed. It is not a perfect process, but it is still delicious. If you handle the dough too much, it will not be tender, which is what you are looking for in this recipe. I then scored the top of the dough to mark the pieces of pie that will be cut when the pie is done. I removed the spinach pie from the oven and placed it on a cooling rack. As you can see, the top is cooked until it was tender and not browned. You can coat the top with some whisked egg, but I want a tender dough that is not too crispy. It is entirely up to you. So, thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.